So I'm doing something different today. I'm making a video of my videos. So this morning I went out and this is the video I made on the way to go to a lesson. Go. Okay, it is Sunday morning, about 9 o'clock. Beautiful day. Oops. Dropped my glasses. Beautiful day. There was a lot of rain last night, and here we are at the Gap. Oh my gosh. T-shirts and jeans. So what? The Gap, China. Isn't this just junk? More junk? I wonder how much that stuff costs. And oh, it's 5 to 9. I'm a bit late. But what I noticed is this gallery opened up a while ago. I don't know, a year or two ago. And it was contemporary and modern art. I was so happy to see that, you know. I know most people aren't even interested in it or aware of it or whatever, but it was right up my alley. Anyway, it closed because Hong Kong isn't interested in that kind of art. It has to be more understandable, you know, like figures, faces, people, bodies, not abstract. But to me, abstract art is a very high form of art, or a high form of relating to reality, which isn't real anyway. And about this the shooter in Colorado, there's something really strange about that. He's a product of what his mind was feeding on, or some manipulation of his neural networks. I mean, what 24-year-old who has everything going for him comes from a middle class or even upper class family, who knows? Why would he plan and prepare and follow through with such a horrific act? So it took root and was seated in his mind, and whatever we think about will be reflected into the real world. So his obsessive attention to this idea without regard to consequences resulted in this situation. And I think it's really great that he's still alive. I mean, I think he is still alive, right? Because something's going on in that guy's mind. And look, he's young, good looking, or not bad looking, has everything going for him in a PhD program for, of all things, neuroscience. And then his whole future in life is destroyed. And definitely the average person is going, oh yeah, it's a good idea to strip people of their gun ownership. Well, people don't have guns here in Hong Kong. And I also have an ID card that has a chip in it, and Hong Kong has cameras everywhere. It's really easy to live here, feels quite safe. You might get pickpocketed, especially if you have your bag open like that. So I have to close it, but my arms are full. So we really have to be on our guard these days. You know, with the food we eat for our physical bodies and the food that we eat for our mental bodies, and whoever has a hand in our lives. And I just read something, I thought it was interesting to note that James Holmes' father has a previous connection to software company that has a connection with DARPA. And DARPA loves to experiment with the human mind and the potential and control of human beings. So don't be fooled, all right? Buy lots and lots of gold and silver, water, and food. Love your family and friends as much as you can, and love your family and friends as much as you can while you can, and pray for discernment in this life, because there is a war on for your mind, and it's real. Okay, goodbye everyone. Goodbye, thank you for watching. Take care, and be happy. God bless everyone. Okay, so in that scene, hey, have a look. Here it is. Here's Big Ben, and here's chemtrails right here. I didn't even notice that before. But anyway, after I made this video, then I went to my student's house, and I spoke to her, and she told me about a horrific dream that she had. Oh, and also about James Holmes. Yeah, not to mention he ruined his life. So many other people's lives destroyed forever, and that memory vibration is like permanently part of all these people's consciousness. It's world consciousness now. So who knows? Anyway, I went to my student's house, and she told me about, she said, oh, she's 13. I had a horrible dream last night. It was like about killing and putting skin in a pocket, and she said she could smell it. I said, that's how powerful our minds are. We have, you know, all the senses are involved in our dreams. And then on her table she had this. Okay, this is Kuromi, and Kuromi has this and this, let's see, cute skulls. Okay, more death culture, and now my student has just told me all about her nightmare dream of killing and dead people. But there it is. It is in our culture in a cute way. Does it have any meaning? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, thank you for watching. Okay, so that was on her table, and I was talking to her about her horrible, horrible dream and everything. And then I came home and I looked up who is Kuromi. So here is a page on the Hello Kitty, a wiki page, and this is Kuromi, what Kuromi is all about. Okay, so Kuromi. See, here's Hello Kitty. It's the Sanrio page and everything, and see, I have to move this, and I try to finish this little video soon. All right, come on, come on, come on. But this is really fascinating because this is culture. These kids, I had a 3-year-old and she wanted me to draw Melody, which is the friend of Kurumi, and they're just so wrapped up into Hello Kitty and these different characters. So Kurumi is the bad aspect, bad friend. She has skull facial expressions, and she, somewhere in this wiki page, she wants to resurrect the spirit of dark power in the hopes to destroy her enemies. I mean, it's really complicated and deep. Only Japan could come up with something like this, because she has a personality and she's also a dream disruptor, it says in here somewhere. So I can't read it all right now to finish this within 15 minutes, but it says that in here. And she summons the spirit of her deceased mother, and let's see, well, a dream disruptor. I can't find it right now, but the Kurumi, Melody, Hello Kitty, Batman, these are all parts of our culture. And you know what Terence McKenna said about culture? He said, culture is not your friend. So if people have a hard time thinking on their own, being creative, they're just like being shaped and formed by these really powerful images and cartoons, icons that, see, it's all about spellbinding circles, magic candles. Yeah, well, if you read this, if you go to the wiki page with Kurumi, that's all I do is type in Kurumi right here. You can read it for yourself. And I saw a little girl the other day, and she had a skull tattoo on her arm. She was about 3 also. So what is with the death culture? If people want death so much, then that's what we're getting. And who knows the psychos behind it, you know? So here's Terence McKenna. You can look him up. A couple of videos on Terence McKenna. Culture is not your friend. And I think he's right, because it's just shaping you, and once it shapes you, you can't think outside of it. And to me, it means like you're wearing the clothes that were provided for you. Every year they change the hair color, the cartoon, everybody jumps on the bandwagon, and it's cool. So God bless everyone. Think for yourselves and be aware of everything, because maybe it's your soul that's at stake, okay? But I just found it interesting that this little girl, 13, she has Kurumi on her table with all the skulls, and she's not really aware what's going into her subconscious, and she had this terrible nightmarish dream about death and everything. I'm sure she got some from TV, you know, about this incident that happened in Colorado. But so God bless everyone, and to the families, and I just pray that everyone does not allow this subliminal program that's going on in the culture to take over your mind, okay? Take care. God bless. Bye for now.